Hello fantasy gamers, and after what seems like an eternity in Camelot, chatting and picking up cards, the knights are finally on the move. So this turn we start with Sir Geraint, and she is taking a black card as her progression of evil, and it is Despair. That goes down in the empty Despair, empty Grail slot there. As her heroic action, she is moving to the Saxon quest here, and she is going to lose a life point, going down to 2 life, to play the first card in that sequence, the number 1. Excellent, well done her. Then we move on to Sir Bedivere. He is also taking a card as his progression of evil, and it is an Excalibur card. That goes on Excalibur quest, and the 6th siege engine is put down. Okay, so what is Bedivere doing? He is moving to the dragon quest to take on the dragon, and he is also losing a life point in order to play a card on that quest, and he is playing a fight 5. Okay, so the first card goes down. Good, well done him. And he is also going to swap out a card, so as his special power he's swapping a card. That's this one. There we go, and he takes a card. Good, right, now we move on to King Arthur. What is King Arthur doing? Okay, King Arthur is taking a black card as his progression of evil. It's a Despair. That means that Grail card disappears, leaving an empty spot. That's not good news. We need someone to get over to the Grail quest quickly before it is lost. And King Arthur is taking 2 cards as his heroic action, and he is also passing a card to Sir Geraint. And she only has 1 card, so that is automatically traded with King Arthur. Okay, then we move on to Sir Gareth. Sir Gareth is taking a card as progression of evil, and it is a Black Knight card. So that is going down there, and she, face down, she picks up a card. Okay, and she is moving to the Dragon quest alongside Sir Bedivere. She is also losing a life to play a card, and it is a fight 5 card. So that's the second 5 down. Brilliant. That quest coming along nicely. Then we move on to Sir Gawain. Sir Gawain is also taking a black card, and it is a special black Guinevere, so that will happen at the end of this round, so I'll talk about that later. So Sir Gawain is moving to the Saxon quest, and that's all he's doing. Then we move on to Sir Tristan. So Sir Tristan has Lancelot's armour, and he has selected a black card, and it is the Pix. Okay, so the Pix card is discarded, and the other card goes at the bottom of the black deck. And we have the 3rd Pict on the map. So there is 3 there now, so that war is almost lost. Dangerous times there. So Tristan is using a special power to go to the Dragon quest for free, and he is also playing a card as his heroic action, and it's a fight 5. So there's 3 fight 5s down, no more fight 5s on the Dragon quest. Okay, so that's his turn done. We move on to Sir Kay. Okay, he is drawing a black card, and it's another Black Knight. So he picks up a card for that. Black Knight needs one more card to win. And he is moving to the Dragon Quest as his heroic action. So 4 knights there on the Dragon Quest. Okay, so that's his move done. And we finally move on to Sir Palamedes. Sir Palamedes, J. Pallarino. What's he doing? He's taking a black card as his progression of evil. That is a dragon card. So he gets a card there. And he is playing a special white card called... He's playing a special white card called Clairvoyance, which allows him to look at the top 5 black cards and rearrange them in any order. So I will do that for him, and he will tell me the order he wants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, so that'll happen in between turns. So that's the end of the round. So this Guinevere card is put into effect. All knights are summoned to Camelot. They receive no white cards. The turn ends immediately. Remove all white cards from forfeited solo quests. Well, there won't be any solo quests forfeited, so that's good news, because this is a group quest. Now, the question is, there could be 3 Merlins out there, so I will allow players to discuss whether they have Merlins, and I will update early tomorrow morning. If no one messages tonight offering a Merlin, I'm going to assume that there's not enough Merlins out there, okay? And Guinevere will just be played. If Guinevere is played, all these knights, all these 4 and these 2, will return to the round table, okay? But these cards will stay down. Right, so if you have a Merlin and you want to try and cancel Guinevere, then you need to say so. Otherwise, 7 AM tomorrow, I will execute Guinevere and move the knights back to Camelot. Epic stuff. Bye for now. Just quickly on life points, because you guys always seem to forget. King Arthur's on 2, Sir Gareth on 3, Sir Gawain on 2, Sir Tristan on 2, Sir Kay on 2, Sir Palamedes on 4, Sir Bedivere on 3, and Sir Geraint on 2.